Hello everybody, this is Mateo and it's the beginning of the end on Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. Or is it? Do 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 do. Anyway, here are my Pokemon, level 58 for Alligator, so again he's my strongest, and all the others should be around the low 50s, with like Hypno level 52, Crobat's at level 50, Dragonite's at level 55, he's my strongest other than for Alligator, Umbreon is at level 50, and Magneton is at level 50, and that should be all 6. Indeed it is. So, we're going to continue on. So, right up here, if it's Wednesday night, you could fight your rival again, but he's not all too much more... He's not very high up against, what he was before. He barely leveled up, it's like he did nothing in between days. So, we have the first Elite Four guy, Will. I don't see the pun there. Usually the gym leaders in the Elite Four have puns in their name, like Brock, he uses Brock type Pokemon. Will, I'm not seeing it. Oh well. Anyway, he starts off with Xatu. We got this back in the ruins of Alph. And Magneton is actually a pretty good matchup for it. So, cause it's part flying. Level 40, so that's the starting level. They're a lot better than the original trainers and stuff. So they're more up to my level. And sure, I'm still a bit over leveled, but they get much more powerful as you move on through the Elite Four. So next up he has Executor, which is Grass Psychic. And so we're going to throw out Crobat, which will fly and then hit its weakness. And Leech Seed Mist, since I use Fly. Leech Seed is kind of like poison, it'll take off an 1/8 or a 16th of health, but then it will also heal the enemy's Pokemon. So, yeah. Excuse me, that could get annoying. His next Pokemon is Jinx, which is Psychic and Ice type. So if you couldn't tell, this guy uses Psychic type Pokemon, however, so far all of his Pokemon have a weird second type. I mean, Flying, Grass, and Ice. Usually Psychic types don't have a second type, but these guys are proving it wrong. Umbreon should be a favorite for this entire battle, although he really doesn't have that high attack stat. I mean, look, he couldn't defeat a girl in a single turn, and I am disappointed, Mr. Umbreon. Oh well, he got slapped around a bit, so he's learned his lesson. Don't have such a low attack stat! Oh well. So now Jinx is down, and he has 5 Pokemon, by the way, so we are on to his 4th, being Slowbro, which is Water Psychic. Another weird combination. We could have used Magneton here, but I think we're gonna just go with the Umbreon and Faint Attack. Because if we knock it too low, I don't think that Thundershock will be able to knock it out in one hit. He's going to use a potion. And sure, it didn't knock him out in one hit here, but it was enough to be able to knock him out in the second time without him using a potion, because if he gets really close to 0, he will use that hyper, or maybe even a full restore. Either way, his last Pokemon is another Xatu. So, unoriginality shows its face, even here. But these battles are fun. There are a lot of Pokemon that we have not fought before. I mean, this guy had a great slew of them. I mean, not very many people in this game use Psychic type. It's mostly Water types. Oh, great. Oh, great. So now, we are confused. He's going to use a Max Potion. So his Xatu now has full health. And we could very well hit ourselves. But we didn't, hooray. So that bite will bring it down to around half, way more, wow. Okay, but he doesn't have any more, so he's just gonna quick attack, hope it works, it doesn't work. And we're just gonna hope, yes! Okay, so. Psychic Will, Elite Four Will is now down, and Umbreon got a level up, hooray. See, its attack stat hasn't even hit 100 yet. It's close, but no. So, even though I was defeated, I cannot change my course. Now, go on and fight the other 3. And we can go do that. The door is now opened, and we could go in here. So, this guy looks familiar. we're gonna quickly switch the Pokemon around because he is a poison type trainer. Oh hey, it's Koga! You used to be a gym leader. What happened, man? You got a promotion or something. Okay. So, yeah. Koga's back, but he has gotten a promotion. He is now the second member of the Elite Four, still using poison types. And he's still a ninja. So, that's pretty cool. So, that must mean that somebody else had to take his place in the gym. I wonder who. Oh well. So, yeah, Psychic types are very weak to Psychic type attacks. Hypno is a very strong Psychic attacker, so this should not be all too difficult. In fact, I'd say that he is easier than Will, just because Umbreon doesn't have a high attack stat, and Dark type attacks are physical typing, so just choose something. Fortress, not a poison type though, although pretty cool Pokemon. It's Steel Bug type, very defensive, so we're gonna have Magneton go out there because he's normal damage. Yeah, he's normal damage. Plus, he's pretty powerful. He's not overpowered like Feraligatr is. But he will lay down spikes on the first turn, which basically what it does, excuse me, is that when you switch out a Pokemon, your Pokemon will take damage upon entering the battle. And also, Fortress just barely hangs on and is now going to not heal. Awesome. Of course, we also got that paralysis, so that's pretty cool. Although the item would automatically be used first. So whatever. So he's got the spikes set up. And Venomoth is coming out, so we're switching back to Hypno now. So you're gonna see the annoyance of spikes. They're very helpful in competitive battling, although not so much in the actual main game. Because the AI really doesn't switch out Pokemon all too much. They just send one out and hope for the best. And it usually ends in a slaughter if you have the enemy's weakness. Like I do here, Venomoth is down in one hit. These guys give a lot of experience. They're good for grinding, especially if you grab the experience share when I didn't. So that's annoying. He has his own Crobat! Oh, hi Crobat. Toxic, that's an annoying move. It's sort of like poison, only it's a lot more powerful. It's badly poisoned. It's bad! Lee! I guess. No, badly poisoned. Basically it'll do a 16th or an 8th, I forget which, but then it will keep on going, becoming more powerful. So it'll do a 16th, and then an 8th, and then a 4th, and then a half your HP, and then dead. It'll take, in 8 turns, no matter what you do, your Pokemon will faint. However, I'm pretty sure that once you exit the battle, and you keep your Hypno or whatever, maybe poisoned, that Pokemon will just have regular poison. But we really don't want to keep that on Hypno because it's detrimental to our success. And here's an interesting thing. The Pokemon sprite actually changes when they use Minimize, and it's not just like the Pokemon shrinks and then because actual size again. So that's one thing I like this generation for. You know, it's a minor thing, but it's different. Something that they didn't think about. Just have like a tiny black sprite that looks like a little person to make it show that it's actually minimized and not the same size, and even though it used an attack that minimizes it. But that's a minor thing again. So Koga is defeated, that's the second one, and now we're gonna move on to the third, which is what does he have? I think? No. I forget what he has. I forget the third one. Or maybe no, I'm forgetting the third one. So getting rid of that poison, healing Hypno up some. And oh yeah, how could I forget him? Looks like he's just wearing a black bar. Oh well. So, this is the third guy. You might think he uses fire Pokemon since he's surrounded by lava. No, he does not. He actually uses fighting and rock types. Some rock types. Mainly fighting types. But this is Bruno. You might remember him from the last game, or Kanto in general. He was the first Elite Four member, and it seems like he got a promotion since then. So yeah, he has fighting types and a couple rock types, and he has the 3 Hitmon evolutions, being Hitmontop, Hitmonlee, and Hitmonchan. I've yet to get these Pokemon. We will somewhat soonish. Not too soon, like 10, 15, 20 parts from now. So, yeah. Well, not 20 parts, more like 15 or so. Either way, Dig is annoying. So, we're going to switch out a Pokemon that will stop him from digging. I also thought that he would open up with an Onix, so that's why I switched to Feraligatr to have that double type advantage and just take it out immediately. Nope, he starts off with Hitmontop. So we're just gonna fly, and then he's going to detect, and then he's gonna block the fly, and then he's going to attack with quick attack, and then I'm gonna fly, and then he's going to detect. Yeah, and then I'm going to miss. So this is going absolutely nowhere. We're just gonna bite him and hope for the best. He's level 42. Sorry. Still, I mentioned my session of that number last video. Anyways, luckily this is not the Pokemon that he uses the potion on. So, we're fine. Don't know why I didn't do this sooner. Because I didn't realize it. And we have to share the experience for some reason. Oh, because Feraligatr was in there. Now he uses Onix, and now we're gonna switch to Feraligatr. See, this is what I meant to do. So Onix is Rock Grand. We caught one a long time ago, but we have yet to evolve it into Steelix. And he has the quad weakness to water types, so we're just gonna use Surf, take it out in one hit. He's level 43. No, I'm just kidding. Still must announce every single time I find the number 42. I am going to do it. It's going to become something. And if you read the book, you would understand the importance behind that number. Either way, Hitmonchan is the next Pokemon. It's the more defensive of the Hitmon family, while Hitmontop is the more speedy one, I think. I think Hitmontop is the speedy one. Hitmonchan is the defensive one. Which is weird, I explained this before, but I think it would be the other way around. Like, this would be the attacking one, because he has all the punches, and he's not nearly as bulky looking compared to Hitmonlee. Hitmonchan was a joke off of Jackie Chan, while Hitmonlee was a joke off of Bruce Lee, I think. Well, something like that. Next up, Machamp, one of my personal favorite Pokemon of the first generation. Too bad we can't have one. Now, what I always thought would be really cool in the anime, if they had a Machamp that knew Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, and, I don't know, like, Dynamic Punch or something. Some other awesome punch move. And it could just use all four at once and completely destroy anything. And that's why I really like Machamp. I believe this is his strongest Pokemon, so he's going to use the Max Potion on it. Yep, this is his strongest Pokemon at level 46. So you can see it hasn't raised that much, although they're catching up to my levels. Headbutt should soften Machamp up a bit, and it did. Not all too much, but Psychic takes over from there. We're running out of Psychic, though. Anyways. So that's that. Moving on to his last Pokemon, which I kind of spoiled, but whatever. It's been 10 years since this game came out. I don't have to worry about spoiling things. It's Hitmonchan. The kicking Pokemon, he's the more offensive one, so his defenses are weaker. A single Psychic should take it out. He's level 42. Sorry. Anyways. So, that's the third Elite Four member down. We haven't taken all too much damage, although I'm out of Psychic now. I shouldn't need it anymore, though, because... Okay. Yep. Next challenge. So, it's the Elite Four, right? So, this should be the final Elite Four person, because it's 4, right? Well, let's just check. Well, let's see here. I believe that she is... I don't know what she is. Well, I'm being ignorant. She's Dark type. I thought she was Psychic type. Okay, I was wrong anyways. Did we fight the Psychic one earlier? What was the... Yeah, the first one was the Psychic one. What am I thinking? Either way, yeah, Karen, Dark type trainer, Umbreon, first Pokemon, defensive. I have my own, so you all better know what it is now. It's level 42. Must announce it every single time, and you will never get tired of it. So, I don't know why I switched to Crobat. I think Magneton would probably have been better. I don't know why I dislike Magneton. Yeah, confuse me. Oh my god, no. So we're gonna switch in Magneton. I have no idea why, but Magneton is for some reason better than Crobat at this point, especially since he is not confused. But I don't know why not for Alligator. That can completely annihilate everything. I don't know, I thought he was a bit too overpowered for this battle. Wow, that did not do much at all. Maybe I should have switched for Alligator. Oh well, we're not bringing a third Pokemon into this, we're just gonna go with it. And for some reason, she isn't trying to confuse me again. She's just using... There we go, I just had to jinx it. Even though this happened 2 months ago. I jinxed it in the future. That's fantastic. Curse you, future me! But even though it's me right now, I think I might have just created a time paradox. By God, I've created a time paradox. Houndoom, now we're definitely using for Alligator for this one, because he has a type advantage. Why not? Houndoom, you know my opinion of Houndoom. 47. That is a high level. That's a big jump from 42. Ah well, Surf should still take it out, if not horribly mutilate it. It's still 11 levels higher, almost 12. This should... Oh, critical hit, nice. For Alligator for Alligator leveled up. So he's now level 59. It would have been nice to have him at an even 60, but whatever. So Vileplume is up next. Not even a dark type. So, she lies. That's not a dark type. It might look evil. I mean, gigantic flower. It is obviously evil. And it's level 42. But not a dark type. It's grass, poison type. So, fly. And we're going to take it out in one hit, hopefully. Yeah, one hit. Whatever. And with that, Crobat levels up to level 51. Which is nice, because we apparently need the levels. And Gengar is not a dark type either. Gengar is a ghost poison type. Gengar is also one of your strongest Pokemon, and he's not even dark type. I am disappointed. She must have been running out of ideas, because there aren't very many dark types. She could have had a Murkrow or something. Unless that's her last Pokemon and I'm just forgetting. But I'm pretty sure it's a second. Yeah, it's Murkrow. Oh, hi. Did I just create a second time paradox within 5 minutes? Am I going to cause 2012? That is the better question. So, yeah, Dark Flying, Thundershock should take it out in one hit. Magneton will level up because he's really close. And that's the final Elite Four. We are now the champions. I will see you all in the next Let's Play then. Right after the credits roll, we will be done here. Well, the credits are going to need to go in the next video. Yep. Okay. So, you mentioned my Pokemon and then your Pokemon. That's nice. Okay. Yep. Champion? We're not done here? What? What? No, we're not done here? There's more? Cliffhanger!